I typically start designing a new system by attempting to break it down or decompose it into areas that will require management or orchestration. Now, these would eventually translate into services. So I start by identifying who the actors of the system are going to be and what tasks these actors will need to accomplish. This system is going to have two primary actors: customers and employees. Now, as a customer, I'll be able to reserve an available car for a given set of dates. I'll be able to cancel an existing reservation, of course, and I'll be able to see my rental history, what cars I've rented in the past. Now, as a car rental employee using the desktop client, I'll be able to manage the inventory of cars. I'll be able to rent a reserved car to a customer, one that a customer has already reserved, or actually perform a rental from scratch. I'll be able to, of course, accept a car when a customer returns it, and I'll be able to see some history information, like view all my customers and view their rental history list. Now, obviously, this is a simplified version of a car rental system. In the real world, such a system would have a much larger amount of functionality, and an employee's admin terminal will be able to perform a great many more functions. I tried to limit this application to the handling of just the primary functions that such a system would require, and my use cases reflect that choice, hence me referring to them as core use cases. Now, it's the definition of these core use cases, or actor tasks, if you will, that will allow me to decide how to break out the services that will provide entry into the middle tier of my system. Remember, I'm writing a service-oriented application, which means I'm going to concentrate heavily on the middle tier here because it's going to be designed to service all sorts of different clients and UIs. Now, this is my way of designing and architecting a system and coming up with a breakdown of its use cases and a breakdown of its services. You may have your own way that works for you, and that's absolutely fine. As a matter of fact, all of the stuff that I'm going to show you in this course on how to build services and how to access them and all the patterns in place and how to tie everything together can really apply to any technique that you use to do the initial architecture of your system. So don't feel you're locked into my way of doing it. This is just a way that has always worked for me in the past, and it's the way that I'm going to demonstrate in this course.